2-3 years ago, and this person sent me a lawyer, sent me a notice that if I don't do so and so what she's requesting, I will be sent to the courts. Oh, yes.
It's your girl Hetty. Amen.
Hi, what's up? It's your girl Hetty Amen, and it's your girl Hetty Amen. So what's poppin'? How you doing? I miss your girls like crazy. Yes. Welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time, you are most definitely welcome. And if you're an old subject, I want to say thank you for always coming back for more. So today I just want to share some of my worst customer service experience. I have been in this beauty industry for like 7 years and more, and girl, it hasn't been easy. It wasn't easy, and still things get nasty. Okay, so I'm just here just ranting about some past experiences and styles that I still have with my clients. Okay, some of my customers, past and whatever. Know that this is just me sharing my personal experiences that I've had in the course of me running my business. Yes, nothing serious. I just want you to have a fair idea of what it is. Okay, I just want you to know running a business is not that glam. Okay, so I have been doing this hair business / makeup beauty stuff since 2015 when I first got here in Italy. Okay, and it's been hell of a journey. We've graduated from stage 1, stage 2, and we are here. I'm actually grateful. I know that I keep upgrading whatever I have to upgrade. I am human. I sometimes may be wrong. I am not perfect. I'm not saying I have the perfect of service. I'm not saying my products are 100% and that you wouldn't have like a problem or two. First of all, know that dealing with product-based business is a lot. Okay, I don't make hair. I have no control of hair that exists in the market. I only, to the best of my knowledge, have to test a couple of vendors to see that this vendor is good, and I have to rely on them for whatever kind of hair that I would want to purchase from them to make into wigs and sell to my clients as well. But know that I don't make hair. What I basically do is I order hair from my vendor, which I trust, and sometimes they might disappoint you, make it into a wig, style it, and then ship it to you. Okay, so basically I also am a customer of somebody, and you also customer of mine. So over the years, I've had worse experiences both from makeup side. There were times I go to clients to do their makeup, and then you come home, open the envelope, you find out that the money isn't up to the total. You call the person is like, it's because you were late 1 hour, I have deducted 50 euros from your amount. I'm like, who does that? This is so rude and disrespectful. This particular client, I remember her, and for what she did, I think afterwards she even blocked herself from my account, from my WhatsApp, because every client that I've ever dealt with passes through my WhatsApp business account. Somebody will do it to you one way or the other because it was so rude and disrespectful. This is someone who I explained to that the train had got cancelled. Back then when I didn't have like car or means of going to my clients, I'm in the train station, the train has cancelled. I come to you and at least explain to me that, oh, okay, Hetty, because of this and that, we would have to agree on something. Okay, let me take 50 from you and all that. Like, I trusted this person, and then she gave me an envelope. I didn't open it at the hotel, came back home. I think at the train station, that is where I got to open and got to know that this is minus 50 euros. I called her and she was so rude. And because you came late, I'm like, Oh, okay. Oh, okay. For you to have dealt with me that way, I leave it to God, and I don't know how God is dealing with her, but hey, it is so rude. I want communication. Another one was somebody bought a wig from me back then, 2-3 years ago, and this person sent me a lawyer, sent me a notice that if I don't do so and so what she's requesting, I will be sent to the courts. Oh yes, I have the paper somewhere, I don't remember. This person paid 250 euros to me, with including shipping fee and everything, for me to make like curly wig for her. She wanted 4 bundles, I think 22 or 24 inches. I made the hair, sent to her. She cut the lace, wears, and then now complaining that the hair smells like animal hair. The hair is not human. I'm like, first of all, we have 2 types of hair. We have raw hair and then virgin hair. And for the amount 250 euros you paid me, what were you expecting? You were expecting raw hair with shipping and everything for 250 euros? Relax, let me explain to you what this is, what this client was not willing to understand, or she was just insulting me left, right, center. I'm sorry, but she was a Nigerian. This person, I told her, no, this is human hair. And yes, virgin hair sometimes have a bad or like a funny smell. And this funny smell tends sometimes to go away with regular condition or regular wash. This is just normal. I didn't make the hair. Whether I give you a new hair or not, it's still going to have a smell, especially like virgin hairs. They still have smell because that is how they were chemically processed, and these chemicals produce that kind of smell. I can't change anything. I can wash it, but it's still going to be there. This person took me to a lawyer. They sent me a letter that she wants her refund back. And I told her, if you had written me 14 days before, I would have refunded you, because EU legislation states that a customer is eligible for refund within 14 days after, purchase, and maybe he or she finds that she's not satisfied with the service, they can call for a refund. I'm like, first of all, you have cut the lace. Didn't you smell it before? Did you have to wait for some time before you get to know that it is not what you want? This girl went and lied to the police or to the lawyer, and then the lawyer sent me a letter. And look at me, that time my business wasn't registered. I got the letter, and I'm being someone that within 5 days of receipt of this letter, if I don't pay the total amount to the clients, my case will be proceeded to court. And I'm like, hey, wait, first of all, before we get to know who is right and wrong, my business is not registered yet. If I don't follow suit, I might get into trouble, okay? I'm going to face a whole lot of issues. Even aside her issue, I'm going to face a whole lot of issues with the government, okay? So I said, I just have to obey. So I have to pay the amount back to her. She sent the hair to me, and I got to know that the hair was cut, the lace was cut, the hair was badly treated, the curly has turned into something. You pick the hair, and then the hair is just, tearing and shedding. I don't know, because she wanted to win her case, she put some chemicals, or I don't know. The moment he touched the hair, the strand just pull off. I'm like, an African, you treat your fellow African. So I called her, or I wrote her saying, never think that you are spoiling my business or you are spoiling my image. Know that you are the same people who are the cause of these young ladies doing all sort of nasty things just to get money. This is your fellow sister. You are a Nigerian, I'm a Ghanaian. We are all African. And patronizing me and going through all these things just to get me in trouble, what do you seek to achieve? So I was chatting her, I can give you like part refund. I can't give you all the money because, one, I also purchased the hair. How do I send this hair back to my vendor that I no longer like the hair? Did you have to wear it? Did you have to cut the lace? This girl wasn't cooperating. She just wanted to just frustrate me and my business. I quickly had to send the money and send, in addition of the shipping fee that I didn't take, that the company that I shipped the money took. I asked her, are you satisfied now? She's like, yeah, I am satisfied. I'm like, okay, thank you. This got me really scared, got me really thinking about my business. I'm like, no, I need to get things right. And I started, thinking about how to, process and get my company registered, and also, do things right so that I'm paying taxes, I am registered, then I know that this is a full business. Anything I wouldn't be found wanting, I just will know that I'm doing the right thing. Another one was that you go to clients, okay, they will be like, Hetty, my wedding time is 6, I would want you to be at the place so early, come early. And me, if you give me time, I will come, because me, immediately you book me, like I take your day as work up, because your day is work up. I get to the place, you get to realize you knock and they are now coming to wake up from their bed. You are the one who even went to wake them up. They are now going to take their shower. They are now going to braid their hair. They are now going to do this. I'm like, oh, listen, I did night shifts. I have woke up, traveled in trains just to get to you, only for you to now go take your shower. Ooh, okay. Another one was this person. Just recently she was in my Instagram, my HVP waist, HVP makeup, and then HVP Hetty's Beauty Parlor, writing all sort of comments that I am a scam, I'm this. And I think, yes, she is a Nigerian as well. I'm sorry, I am not saying Nigerians are whatever, but I'm giving my personal experiences about my businesses or my customer service experiences with my clients. You buy wig last year June, okay, last year May or June from me. I get the wig to you, an express wig. You chat me today, tomorrow I meet you in town to give you the wig. I told you that yes, if I have to meet you with the wig, you have to pay my transportation, because I don't deliver wigs to my clients except on Sundays to those who live around, and that they will pass by my church and then they will get it. But if I have to leave home, travel all the way to train station to come to you, listen, where I stay to train station is 40 to 50 minutes to the train station. And if I have to take a bus, I have to pick 2 buses. And if I have to drive, I have to buy petrol, right? Time of travel. And this is the same time. I have small time, I have limited time. This is the same time I would have used to sew waist. And this is the time I have to use to come and deliver to you. So I explained to you, I don't do this. I ship all my wigs, and if I know that I'm shipping to my client, then I'm shipping to my client. My clients pay for shipping. So I come to you, bring you the wig, and you go back complaining to your family members that I charged you before I gave you the wig. I charged you for me bringing the wig to you. I'm like, if I gave it to a delivery person, they would have charged you. They would have charged you. So and in the first place, I explained and I made you aware. You're like, okay, and you are there. I charge for everything. Come on, I'm not sure I would drive all the way to the station to meet you for free. Even the shipping that I do, they don't give it for me for free. Like, why they complain? And this person comes to my timeline, you this girl in Brescia, you are a scam, your hair is this. This is hair you bought over like close to a year ago. And you are now making complaints. You have my number. And you bought the hair. The next day I chat you, hey, what's up? Like, how far with the hair? Are you satisfied with the hair? No response. You read my message and she didn't reply. And you come a year later coming to write on all my platforms just because I'm posting, yes, I sell raw hair. You are coming to say that I'm a scam, my hair is no raw, my hair is no good, my hair sheds. I'm like, who are you? I figure out the numbers I have on my phone. I got to know the person, and then I called them. This is the same thing. Hey, my hair wasn't good. This, I'm like, you had my number, right? So like a year, you are now coming to complain and do all these things. Like, what do you seek to achieve? If you had issues with the hair, why didn't you let me know? I mean, there are people who are just jealous of the journey, jealous of your business, jealous of how you are going so fast in whatever you are doing. And there are some people who just want to be like, hey, they want to do what you are doing. I am not saying I'm the only one who is to be in this hair business, but I just see people who just want to chase clouds and they just want to be around you, just get 1 or 2 info and just be out there like, hey, I do this, I do this. I'm like, people think what you are doing is so like easy until they get themselves into it. There are some people who are around, they are like, hey, you've come to take our business, you came and I used to do wig. People like, hey, you came and you are taking our clients, you are taking our clients. Okay. You think it's easy? Sometimes I have to sacrifice times that I have to be with my family. I don't wake up, come so waste for people. And there are some people who are just ungrateful. There's this particular client that never gets satisfied with whatever that I do for her. I gave her the first chance, she did it. Like, you make something for her, she will never tell you, oh, I like the hair, but maybe it has a fault here or there. She will just be talking, and this is not here, this is no good. We didn't, somebody sells right in front of me, but I didn't buy from the person, and I came to you, and this is, I'm like, you knew the person was just close to you and you didn't buy from them, and just want to come and just struggle, like stress my life for me. This is someone who is just ungrateful. I try my best to always calm down whenever I'm dealing with her. I gave her the second chance, and again it happened. And my husband will be like, why did you allow it to happen the second time? I'm like, I just give it the benefit of the doubt, and this person will be like, oh, it's because maybe you were pregnant, that is why maybe you talked to me that way. No. I hate people who are ungrateful. I like, people think whatever you do is so easy. And that the fact that you have paid somebody for a service doesn't mean you own the person. You own the person's time, you own the person's life. One, I am human. I am somebody's like precious daughter, somebody's precious wife, somebody's precious mom. Before these businesses, I am a human you need to respect. Regardless whether you're giving me money or not, you need to respect me. So you think you've paid me for a service and then you just come and talk anyhow to me because of hair? Hold it. Like, we don't do this. Like, no. I am so cool, down to earth to people, but if you come dirty, I mean, I'm just going to snub you because, one, you wouldn't tell me that, hey, the hair is nice, but maybe I don't like the nets, I don't like the this. Like, this is somebody you can go all out, do this for me, had to do this to me, try and do this to me, send thousands of voice notes. Like, there are some people who are just ungrateful. What am I saying? Like, it's a whole lot to be a business person, a whole lot to be a self-employed, a whole lot to be a small business owner. It is no rosy. People just come to test you and go. People just come and say any rubbish to you and think that you are not human because you run a business. You are insensitive to these things, and people just try to tempt you and see if you would reply. At times I ignore. Sometimes you see this person has really come for you. I will also come for you. I mean, the worst maybe I will do is just ignore you. I wouldn't block you. I'll just ignore you. And you yourself, either you block me from your status or whatever. Like, there's a whole lot. People just hate the fact that you are going on well. People just hate the fact that you are doing this business and seem to be going on well. And they just want to try and enter the business that you are in. Until they enter into it, they go to know that, oh, wow, it's not just what we think it is. Like, there's a whole lot thinking about your inventory, thinking about your supplies, buying this, buying that. Always have to be your best self, replying. So some people, you would chat them like 100 years before they will make a single buy. But I am patient to chat with everybody. Whether you ask me a question 1,000 times, I'm ever willing. So if I take my time to do something for you, the least you can do is just disrespect me and talk anyhow to me because you think you've paid for. Oh, no. Giving respect has got nothing to do with money. The last time I checked, like, Ketsy is from home. Like, yo, there's a whole lot that you would deal with. Like, every customer is different. Some customers you will lose, okay, you would have to reduce their prices so low so that you can serve them well. There are some people you just mention the price they pay. Some people, they will just drag you here and there. Like, I know everybody's package is different, but I am always willing to talk to you. Some people will write to you, yeah, what is the price of this, what is this, are you available on this? You give them all the information. You write question mark and they are nowhere to be found. They won't even reply to you that, oh, maybe I have found someone else, or maybe later, or maybe I'll get back to you. Like, nothing. There's this one person, and then years or months later she will come back. I'm like, I need a wig for this, how much is this? And I'm like, if it's not this business that I take upon myself that I'm doing, would you have done this to anybody, like your friend? You ghost them, you ask them a question, they answer you, you ghost them for like 2 months, and then later you come back again asking them different questions and expect to be treated nicely. But I always be there, okay, because I say yes, it's my business, like everybody is different. But sometimes it's really frustrating. So you need to be somebody who is ready to, you know, take it up to your chest. Like, sometimes some clients can be, you know, frustrating, some can be disrespectful on the phone. Recently, this last year, right before I gave birth, somebody was just frustrating me because I made a wig and it was smaller than her head. You call me, no, this person called to book for, she booked for engagement and wedding on the same day. It's a different cost, and now she wants to make the engagement on a different day and then the wedding on a different day. How do you expect me to travel to you 2 times without charging you for different transportation fees and different service charge? Like, the fact that you have decided to make it in 2 days doesn't mean that I have to come to you for free. And you have already paid me before for the service. Why am I charging you again? Like, have you forgotten that I will have to travel to you like this week to come and do your engagement, and then the following week I have to come to travel to you for your wedding? You expect me to take the same charge I charge for just 1 day service? Like, hello. This is the person who will call you, hey, see that wig I didn't like. I'm like, so the fact that you've paid me money doesn't give you the authority to just talk to me anyhow. Like, hello, listen, where should I place the elastic band? I'm like, if you don't even know how to use a wig or how to wear a wig, say so that I show you how to do it, rather than just talking trash to me. Like, I give it to this person and later she was like, you can even ignore you coming. I'm like, thank you, you've already saved me, you know, because if I had come, I don't know the kind of energy I would have worked with her, because she was so disrespectful. I'm not being shady here. I just want to say there are some people who just talk to you anyhow, but when they see you in person, I'm not sure they're going to talk to you like that. Just because you talk to me on phone, you talk to me online for a service, for a wig. Okay, let's just leave it there. Like, it's funny. Like, it's a whole lot. So know that if you want to work with people, if you want to work with clients, you've got to have patience. But sometimes it's not everything that you can let go. Sometimes you voice out your, like, you buy something for me, hey T, do you have this, I give it to you, oh okay, I will pay. You can't pick the hair, and then a week later I have to be fighting you and be asking you for the money, and you're like, oh, I was having difficulty sending the money. I'm like, this was me responding to you just a second, telling you that, oh yes, I have the hair, like urgently I gave it to you that same day. I'm having difficulties making your payments. Oh really? You sometimes trust some people and they just misbehave. Some people just talk anyhow on phone, and when they see you, they are just mute. What am I saying? Like, it's just part of every business. It's not every day going to be rosy. Some people are going to give you hell. You know, some people are going to hail you for the same thing people don't like you for. This particular client who didn't like her hair, I posted the same wig, and the number of people chasing me for that wig, I'm like, oh, is this not the same wig that this person didn't say thank you for? You can never please everybody. I'm not saying my services are 100%. There are so many things I have to improve. There are many things I am improving in terms of my packaging, my services, and everything. But hey, I think the least you can also do is just pick a phone and disrespect somebody just because you think you are buying from them, just because you think you bought something from them. No. I'm somebody's child, I'm somebody's mom, I'm somebody's wife, okay? And I'm somebody on my own, which I'm sure you can't just talk to me anyhow. Like when you see me in town, you can't talk to me anyhow, okay? I've got bills to pay. I've got taxes to pay. And when you know that when you pay for a certain amount, all the money doesn't come to me. The wig, I also have to buy the hair. I pay for shipping, the packaging. You think the packaging is free? The logo, everything is at cost. I sacrifice my sleep hours, time to be with my family, to do all that I have to do for you. But you've charged us for it. Okay, I charged you for it, but doesn't mean you have to disrespect me. It doesn't mean like I'm less of a human because I have charged you. So what I would say is, for me, I have taken it like that. But if you try me to the bone, I will also reply. Like, I will get you in a way. I will get you in a way. At the end of the day, the ones who have your business at heart will always come by. I once had a problem with this client. It's not like a problem. I had a hair quality problem back then when I was pregnant. My vendor sent me some, random hair that I didn't know. Sometimes I wouldn't know because I don't test the hair or the hair that I am making for you. I test the samples that I was giving. I get to know they are good, and as you buy from them, they just keep changing the quality unless you give me the feedback. And giving me feedback doesn't mean you have to be disrespectful, sister. No, you don't have to be disrespectful whilst giving me your feedback about the hair is poor, the hair is this, the hair is shedding. Take your time. You can still deliver your feedback to me without sounding bitter. Then we have a way of, sorting out things because it's business. Things will go left and right. Even IKEA, they still have issues. You might buy something from there, you get home like more functioning. It is there. It is products. Quality issues are there, here and there, but it's up to you. How you confront me is how we resolve it. At the end of the day, I want to make you happy, but if you come disrespecting me, if you come being bitter and like just, okay, okay, you ain't gonna get any response from me, you ain't gonna be happy, and you're gonna stay mad forever. So yeah, people have tested me to the core. Like some I gave it to them, some I had to let it slide. But this year, let me see. I've always been at my corner, but people bring issues to me. There are people who just want to frustrate you, okay? But know that it's part of it. Sometimes I laugh, I smile. Sometimes they get to me because I'm human. Because you ask yourself, why are people coming to you almost every time about your business? What have you done? Okay, you get to know that people are just jealous. Okay, people are just jealous. But I sometimes wonder why you see your sister, your countrywoman, going on and you just want to drag the person down. And let for me alone, we will all have our businesses. So that you know how it takes to run a business. It's not just what you are buying. Like, it's a whole lot of sleepless nights. So customer service and issues, dealing with issues as a business person, small business owner, it's real. It can get personal. Sometimes it can discourage you from not pursuing your dreams or just stopping your business. But hey, it is part of it. You can never get it right. There are some people you can never please. Just keep focusing on bettering yourself, your services and your products. And sometimes when you get to know that you are wrong, don't be shy or don't be too big. Don't feel too proud to accept when you are wrong. There are times I accept that yes, maybe it could be quality problem for my vendor. I am sorry. I am willing to give you this XYZ amount as refund. We have some people too who feel like you are charging them too much, so they would rather go to someone who is less affordable. They go to the person, especially they go make the wig in Ghana, and then later they want to come to you for you to restyle it or for you to reconstruct it because they didn't like how it was hand sewn, they didn't like how it was. I'm like, you didn't realize I was around when you wanted something that is cheap back from home or back from people that make it for affordable prices, and now you want to my style it. Like, but know that I would take it and still charge you. Don't think that the fact that the wig was made affordable, so I will charge you affordable. Like, my rates are my rates. I have to pay my taxes. I don't think the taxes people are going to be like, I've always been paying taxes, so they are going to reduce it. No, taxes are always taxes. So some people also think that the fact that they know you or they are friends to you, you don't have to charge them. You charge them, they get angry. They're like, you dear, you always charge. And I'm like, it's a business. If I am dashing you, I am dashing you. But if I am selling something to you, what I have, business must go on now. We have to do business because bills must be paid. Okay, there's some people who just think that they can do better of what you are doing than yourself. Like, some people feel like, oh, this is just hair, this is just wig that you are making. I mean, we can do it, you can do it. Oh, okay. People just don't respect your craft, and these are the same people who wish that they have something going on well for them. Like, and some people just hate you just for the fact that you have something going on for yourself. Some people just hate you just for the fact that people like you or people like your stuff, or people are even wanting to have something that you own. I'm like, what have I done to you? And you know, people just hate you for just hate reason. I mean, it's just part of it, especially the people that are around you. And know that the people that are going to support you are rather the strangers, the people who are just at remote places. I get orders from people watching me from YouTube here, and I'm like, oh wow, you know me? And they're like, yes, they've been following me. Like, my loyal clients or my loyal customers are people I never knew from anywhere, like just random people, and now they've turned to loyal people. The loyal clients, the loyal subscribers on here. Like, I get orders from Holland, Canada, US, Austria, and it's overwhelming. For UK, it's a whole lot that I don't know who took my name there, but the number of orders I make in a week for UK people, I just want to say I am grateful. Okay, they respect the job that I do, and they are willing to pay whatever for what I'm doing. But there are also people who just won't respect you. They think that they know you. They think that, you know, I don't know, they think that what you are doing is just wig, it's just this, and why should I respect you for? Okay, I wouldn't take anything that I'm doing for granted. I mean, it's what puts food on my table, so I respect it so much. My husband respects the way that I do, my family respect what I do, and I also respect what I do, because what else do you want me to do? Like, go naked, you know, just chasing men? No. I have built a business for myself. What you do is support me, or just keep mute. Okay? So, I mean, it's just not me being arrogant or being proud. No. I've come to a point realizing that I can't please everybody. I'm just in my lane, you know, building my brand. Some people may like your brand, some may not. There are people who I used to be with, who used to be my clients, and now they feel like, hey, wabasoe, now you think you are there, so they just don't want to come to you, and then they just say whatever they find affordable, spoil your name because they are getting stuff done at affordable price. Meanwhile, they wish to have your look, they wish to have your service on a low key. If you have a business in mind, if you are running a business, know that it's not easy. It's not every day you're going to get sales. It's not every day you are going to, you know, have sales coming. It's not every day that things are going to be flowy. Sometimes you're going to feel discouraged. Sometimes you're going to feel like, should you even stop? Why did you even start this in the first place? Some clients may make you feel bad. Your day is going to spell bad. In all these, just know that it is worth it. Like, building a brand for yourself will pay off someday. I know it's, you know, quite challenging sometimes, but just pick yourself up when you feel on the days when you feel, you know, less encouraged, and know that if you fail 7 times, you know, wake up the 8th time and keep trying, you will get there. I mean, no big brand started like home. No, they all built it from scratch, little by little, and then you grow. So just know that I respect and cherish all my clients and everybody that have ever asked me a question, has ever patronized me. I appreciate you all, but listen, respect me, I respect you, not to me only, but everywhere. wherever you patronizing a service or buying a product, give respect to the seller, give respect to those who are the counter. You go to restaurants, I don't think you would just disrespect those who are the salesperson, those are the counter. Respect them, because these are the people that are going to serve you. The fact that you are paying them whatever you are buying doesn't mean you stand a chance to just disrespect them. Before everything, they are human. That is the same thing I am demanding. Like, respect me, and I'm also going to respect you. There's so many things that I can't say here because it is part of running a business, but at the end of the day, I'm grateful. I appreciate your purchase. I appreciate your patronage. I appreciate your like on my posts, your comments, and everything that you've ever done. And if you're first timer here, I want to say welcome. You can join the family by subscribing. Thank you for watching. See you guys in my next video, and until next time, I'm looking cute. See you guys in my next video, and hey, don't take me serious. I just shared my personal experiences, but at the end of the day, respect everybody you see around, and we all can be happy wherever we're doing. I don't think your boss mistreats you and you always be happy going to work for them. No, your boss is paying you, yes, but it doesn't mean that he has to disrespect you. Okay, that is the same respect I am demanding from you. So see you guys in my next video. I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling cute. Bye bye.